Grand Rising, Betty. Hello, darling. Today's Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. I was actually thinking about making tacos today. I don't think I will, though. I don't know. My family's a huge fan of tacos. Oh no, that means ice. That means ice. When it's rain and snow. I've already been over to Star Maker singing over there today. Stonehenge. Grand Rising Flower Power. Hello, darling. I should probably set that up, shouldn't I? Maybe I'll do. I'll set up the crystals today. Someone said they have an easier time with crystals, so I'll do crystals today. Let's see, we'll do this one, we'll do this one, we'll do this one, this one, could do that one. One more, we'll do the oak. Okay, we're gonna do crystals today. Where's my door? There's my door. Use a different one. We'll do quartz. Okay, we're all set up for that. Grand Rising Cinnamon, hello, darling. Hello, Jill. Hello, beautiful angels. Seek your sanctuary. It's an allegory to embrace. Some of the gifts I've gotten from you guys. TikTok. Grand Rising Karen, hello darling. Right, Jill? It was so good. It was so good. It's on Netflix, Flower Power. Grand Rising Mark, good to see you here, brother. Yep, Netflix. There's some really good series on Tubi too. I just watched another movie that was really good yesterday. What was it called? I can't remember what it was called now, but it was really good. It does, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't buy any of that kind of crap, Mark. All the more power to you if you buy it, but I don't. I've never messed with any of that kind of Bitcoin stuff. Right, Jill? Right? The vampires didn't sparkle. Although I liked Twilight. It was all right. Exactly, Betty. I don't have Netflix. My daughter has Netflix, and if there's something on there that I want to watch, I just borrow her Netflix and watch it. But I don't have anything but... Yep. I don't have anything but Tubi. Because I don't... And a lot of movies are on YouTube now. I don't watch a lot of TV. A lot of movies. Unless Spirit calls me to watch something, I don't watch it. So... I've been on the Star Maker app a lot, singing and meeting people there. Spirit's just taking me in a different direction, that's all. I've been on, Forest Fairies lives. I was on her live yesterday. Oh my God, she's so amazing. Every time I go in there, I learn something. Like Spirit drags me in there quite a bit. And even after watching her for, almost 3 years now, I still learn things from her. Hello, April. Hi, beautiful angel. Yeah, Sweet Tooth was good. Sweet Tooth was pretty good. Exactly, Betty. Exactly. Yep. All right, guys. That was Sky Sense. Sky Sense. Welcome in, everybody. This is Ascension Class, where we learn to ascend our consciousness with the help of our ascended masters and galactic friends and all that. So, go to Rainbow Butterflies. I don't know why this song. American Honey. Okay. All right, we are going to do our cards for the day. And then we have a message from, I believe it's the Galactic Federation. Let me see. Oh, friggin', I watched Elizabeth April yesterday. She did a live on YouTube. And yeah, she came right out and talked about reptilians and all that. It's pretty interesting. I did link it in our Discord. Well, if I could find it, we will do that. Oh, by the way, we will be I think Lynette wanted to do book club today, so any of you guys that do book club, I'll make another announcement about book club though. Still, yeah, there it is. We have from the Galactic Council of Light. Okay, so our latest energy update from the Galactic Council of Light. But before we get to that, we are going to do our cards for the day. Yes. Oh, that's awesome, April. I've been doing yoga at home. Just putting on yoga on YouTube. I was putting it in Discord, but no one was coming in, but that's okay. Oh, that's nice. You can do today book club? Okay, awesome. Well, we'll probably have book club today. I'll send out the invites and everything. Later on, 1 o'clock, 1 to around 3-ish is book club. So chakra wisdom. Yes, Moody Blues album cover. A lot of the album covers have, Journey. Have you ever seen Journey's album covers? Has ships on them. And then you've got Pink Floyd with the symbolism on it. A lot of them. Yeah. Okay, Mark, no worries. All right. Instinct. Working with our root chakra. I trust that my instincts are correct and I let my natural intuitive feelings guide me forwards. I will know what I need to do and how to respond with wisdom to situations that come my way. Grand Rising, Teresa. Hi, beautiful angel. I have an innate desire to be of service in life. As I tap into this feeling, I will know what service I am called to do. I believe in myself. Yes, absolutely. Great message. Okay, this is our healing energy. Our healing energy says choice. We always have choices. Life is one big choice because we are free will. I choose serenity, light, and positive energy. No matter what I go through, I choose happiness. I rise above fear and direct my thoughts to God. Yes. Hi, Christina. Hi, beautiful angel. Lynette changed book club to today if you can come today. So we're probably going to have book club today. And there's freedom. There's freedom, guys. And there's freedom butterflies. Woo, 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 woo. Freedom, freedom, freedom. I love it when Spirit sends us freedom. Yes. Awesome, Christina. Yes, you got this. You got this. If I can drive, you can definitely drive. No worries, Teresa. Have a beautiful, beautiful lunch with your daughter. Yes. Hi, Trina. Hi, beautiful angel. Yes, freedom. I realize my wounds create doubt, resentment, and guilt, so I work to free myself of darkness. I cast off negative thoughts, find peace in my heart, and discover the being of light within me. Yes, freedom. Yes, yes, yes. And peace. I am unwavering in the face of fear. I come to my senses and embrace challenge. I am determined to think with gentleness and calm. I find inner silence and become a manifestation of peace. Yes. You're in a long narcissistic relationship with what? With yourself, and your wife's within as survival in it. I'm growing, but the trauma bond's strong. Aw. Oh, it's your birthday today, Teresa? Well, happy birthday, darling. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Teresa. Happy birthday to you. Yes. Here's our work your light. Work your light is telling us today, take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill, right? Hello, Irish. Hi, beautiful angel. And here is Lemuria. Yes, we're reminded of our past lives in Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Us Lemurians are getting together and creating the new earth, which is a rise in consciousness. We aren't actually going anywhere. We are raising our consciousness so that the old earth paradigms don't affect our reality. That's exactly what we're doing. And trust your path. Trust the path of the Chila. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Trust your inner guidance. Trust your intuition. Yes. Yes. All right, here is our Rose Oracle. And our Rose Oracle says the thorn, protection, boundaries, clear communication. Put that rainbow or whatever color shield around you for your day, right? Make sure you're anchoring your light to the central sun above and the center of the earth below. As above, so below. The anointed answer the call. Leadership, empowerment, soul gifts. Yes, we are the anointed ones. We are God's soldiers, God's warriors. Here to raise the frequency of the planet. And open. Say yes. Expand through the extremes. Trust life. Yes. You are a young soul, flower power, or an old soul. But you have a childlike nature. That is what counts. Your mom is a child also, 88, still a child, still shoveling snow. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. Hello, BX. Hello, beautiful angel. Yes. And here is our animal for the day. Our animal. Teresa, I would have never known that. Wow, you look so young. We are reverse aging. Look at this. We got the dog today. Friend, today I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I am a protector and friend. Yes. The doggy. She's your main inspiration. I love that. Wow, you know, a lot of us are on our 11 year right now. I'm 55. So we're on our 11 year. That's awesome. Uh-huh. Of course you do, Teresa. Of course you do. And Christine's 44. See that? We got 44, 55, 66. We're in 11 years, guys. The 11 year. 2025 is 11 year for a lot of us. Here is our fairy card. Our fairy says stargazing. Yes. When you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. Yes. Star gazing. Yes, you are, Trina. Yes, you are. You're in an 8 year. 5 and 3 is 8. Yes. And here is our angel for the day. Our angel says there's nothing to worry about. Oh, you saw a falling star, big one last night at 8:10 Central Standard Time. Awesome. Hey, Bobby Rocks. You are safe, and this situation is under the perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to and through you. There's nothing to worry about. Nothing. Nothing at all to worry about. All right. Here is our awakened dreamer. The awakened dreamer says, oh, I like that song. Pump up the volume. What is your special theme song? The one that lifts your spirits and reminds you of who you are. Hear it now. Pump up the volume. Open up and absorb the grace of your sacred serenade being sung to you by the universe. Yes. Hold on. Hold on is what's being played for us right now. Don't you know? Things will change. Things will go your way if you just hold on. Yes. Yup. Nothing's going to break your stride. Here's our beautiful butterfly for the day. And it's the door that closes for me is the wrong door. The door that opens for me is the right door. Yes. And our ascended master that will be with us today is, White Eagle. Awesome. That means we have a message from him today. Ancestor spirit, connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. White Eagle. Yes, I have beautiful messages from him. Yes, yes, yes. White Eagle. Awesome. Okay. And there's heart. These dreams. Let's get White Eagle's message through the golden harvest, through how to transform your life through love. And the message is the breath of God. That is the message. Breathe in the holy breath, the perfect breath of life. Breathe out the blessing of love. Practice this rhythm of holy breathing. Breathing in the life of the Creator. Let it flow through your whole being, harmonizing, adjusting, purifying, ennobling your whole life. Your Father, Mother in heaven knows your thoughts, your prayers, your strength, and your weaknesses, and has one thought only for you. It is that you should realize her love for you. God does not want you to suffer or to be unhappy, but wants you to be at peace because you know your Creator and your Creator's power. Do not think of God as a universal power without intelligence or love or personality. God still takes form and comes among you, and you must look for your Creator in form everywhere in your life. Seek and ye shall find. God comes to you specially in the forms of the illumined ones, the elder brethren, and in the form of the golden one. God has created you in her own image and possessed of infinite possibilities. Be you therefore perfect, even as your Father which is in heaven is perfect. Say to yourself every morning, I am perfect as my Father, Mother created me perfect. We are all perfectly imperfect. Absolutely. I am divine love. I am divine peace. When you go to sleep at night, let your last thought be of praise and thankfulness to God. Think of crossing the river to the world of light. Let the divine will within you be your director both in sleep and waking. Do not look about you on the earth plane for inharmony and for those who hurt you and who are rough and unkind. Look above them. Keep your thoughts always fixed upon the good, the true, and the beautiful God life. Breathe in the breath of God. Breathe out the blessing of love and healing upon the earth. You, the child of God, are whole. You are holy. And as you truly and earnestly think so, you become. Let all frets and fears and inharmonies fall behind you and live tranquilly in his life. Yes. Thank you for that, White Eagle. Thank you for that amazing message. All right. So we also have a energy update from the Galactic Council of Light. So I'll get into that next. The Pleiadian Syrian Arcturian Council of Light. We are here now. We love you. We are you from your future to assist you on your path. Beloved ones, as so many are experiencing intense energetic shifts within their physical bodies, we would like to expand on the concept of healing. The cells of the physical body are working hard to keep up with the continuing raising of vibrational frequencies. As the vibrational frequencies are raising on your planet, it will bring up all old energetic imprints from this lifetime and all past, parallel, and future lifetimes. These energetic imprints will correspond with your mind and will determine the response to all events in your life. Your response to your world might have been peaceful at times. However, when old energetic imprints are ready to be released, your response to some events will be based on any negative experiences you have had. When you heal and release these negative energetic imprints, you are affecting this life, past lives, parallel lives, and projected future lifetimes. So how do you heal and release these negative imprints? Whenever you are feeling anything less than love and peace, ask yourself, what am I feeling? Close your eyes. Then imagine yourself in a white, infinite hallway with many doors on each side of it. Now ask for the beings of light that you like to connect with, such as your galactic family of light, the ascended masters, the angels, the Holy Spirit, the Telosians, or any other being of light that resonates with you to join you, your dragon guides even. Turn to the first door that has a sign on it. The emotion that is ready to be healed will appear on the sign. Open the door and you will find a dark room. Ask for the beings of light to fill this room with white light. The room will become brighter. Then flip the light switch on. Now the room becomes almost blindingly bright and then collapses into dust. That is your sign that this negative imprint has been dissolved. Then close the door and open your eyes. The more you dissolve all these negative imprints as they come up, the more peaceful you will feel and your world will become. We are with you every step of the way. You are loved beyond measure. We are with you always. We love you. We are you. Thank you, Palladian, Syrian, Arcturian Council of Light. So that was the update. And yes, as the Schumann gets, brighter and brighter, and as we have to integrate this energy that's coming in, we are feeling this in our physical bodies, and it is bringing up things from the past. So go down that white hallway and open the door. Open the door. The door and doors have been big today and have been big for me for a while now. Door, right? The door that opens for me is the right door. It's all about doors. It's choosing the right doors on our path that we open. Okay. The next thing I want to talk about is our words. So your words are celestial seeds in the winds of change. And that is truth. The biggest part of being human is feeling and emotion. All the senses wrap around each other in a perfect layered DNA spiral. Feeling is what makes us human and vulnerable, and yet at the same time, wholesome and holy. We as humans try to run and escape feelings and emotions, for they make us seem weak and without control. Just like Wile E. Coyote medicine, they turn around and bit us in the butt. We as a species should have figured it all out by now. Unfortunately, we cannot escape emotions and feelings no matter how hard we try, or in whatever way we try to block them. Like a shadow at high noon, they are always in our face and under our skin, pushing and prodding, making us ill-tempered. Life has become more and more demanding, like a 3-year-old. We create the future of Earth with every word that we speak. I was guided to sing "You Say It Best When You Say Nothing at All" this morning. And that's the truth, because our words are alive and always self-fulfilling. We create the future of Earth with every word that we speak. Sometimes it's best to say nothing at all. Sometimes, oh my goodness gracious. It actually is saying this in this message. And guys, I didn't read this message before I'm reading it with you. I was pointed to it, but I didn't read it. And it says, sometime it's better to say nothing than to say anything, as the universe is always eavesdropping anyway. Yes, we are always being watched. I tell you this every day in here. Steffi saw it and she drew it and colored it in a picture for us. Negative words can often cancel out the best laid plans of the universe. Your words as celestial seeds, like pollen, flowing through the worlds, looking for a place to land. You cancel out the universe's best laid plans by your own destructive words and musings. Death and life are in the power of your words, which are going to give you exactly what you decree. I decree that I am a healthy, happy, beautiful, amazing, powerful being here on earth to change the frequency of the planet. Because I say that, that is my reality. Hello, Lynette. Hello, darling. You are cursing or blessing your life with every thought and word. You can use your powerful word to jinx your life, or you can use your words to bless your life. Speak words of faith. Declare God's favor in your life and in your heart. Change the atmosphere everywhere you go. Call in good, call in light, call in love, and call in healing. Don't talk about difficulties. Talk about solutions. We are not reporters in our life. We are forecasters. Call to the invisible as if it were discernible. Call with faith-filled words. Change your world by changing your lyrics. In and out of time. Oh my God. Another song I was called to sing this morning was Time After Time. In and out of time, there are countless futures which exist. Our own behavior determines which universe we enter. Prophecy is seeing the future in our present actions. Yes. Remember, your words are celestial seeds in the winds of change. What we think, say, and react to is the changes that we are making on the planet right now. And they're beautiful changes. Absolutely beautiful. Everything is coming to light. Nothing is any longer in the dark to so many more people. And so many more people are waking up to who they are at a soul level, which time keeps on slipping into the future. There's another song. Yes. Grand Rising Pepsi. Hi, beautiful. Hello, Yaya. Hello, beautiful angel. This is another song that I sang over there. Lights. All right. Our next message. Okay, soaring with the inner joy of creating. As we were talking about creating with our words, our thoughts, our emotions. Yes. The light language, Teresa. Hi, Benny. Hi, beautiful angel. Miasatosh koros priyata makorosiata. That light language sends out healing, love, and light to people. How do I know that? Because that is the energy it gives. So, the message, soaring with the inner joy of creating. Good morning. He's saying good morning to us. Yeah, I got plenty of time. Okay. Good morning and thank you for sitting to listen this day. I am morya, master of the first ray. I come in the radiant one light of Creator God, so that his promise to your world will be fulfilled. Yes. Well, you just go and be bad, Teresa. It's your birthday. You can make a piece of French toast if you want to. Yes, you can. As you each go forth in your experiences of day-to-day living, you are bombarded with many mind-influencing suggestions. You are constantly receiving data from all directions, and this information is continually being updated and processed within you so that you might have that which you are seeking. You each are seeking that which will provide you with comfort, basically with soul peace and soul joy. This will be different for each of you, for no two beings are created exactly the same in composition of attributes, nor were you created for the exact same purpose. Yes. Oh, that sounds delicious. I love sourdough bread. Yes, love you, April. Have a beautiful swim, darling. As you go through your life's experience, you are faced with choices and decisions as to what you will do from one moment to the next. Many of you have decided to just sit back and see what will happen next. This is a passive role. Yet you will still make progress along the lines of growth. However, this progress will be somewhat slowed. And there's your song, Christina Unwritten. By contrast, when you take an active role in the creating cycle, you will find that your life will be much more interesting, and surprise, you will find the elusive hidden joy you are so desperately seeking in your day-to-day living. And this joy lies within you, awaiting your recognition and utilization of this divine connection in the conscious state. Those of you who are busy doing those things that will bring forth positive change around you are the ones who are indeed on the forefront of creating the larger change that will transform your world into radiance. This is where I, morya, fit in. I represent the first ray of creation, and I work closely with my brother Germain, master of the seventh ray of creation. Through the seventh ray comes the transformation, transmutation, out of the old and into the new. In every ending is a new beginning, for God and creation are infinite and forever evolving. Each of you have the opportunity to assist in this transformation process, in that you can help create the new beginning by consciously focusing your mind on those things that fulfill your higher purpose for being here. You can know what these things are, for they will inspire you with emotional passion, excitement, and an inner sense of fulfillment. Again, this will not be the same for any two individuals. You must find those things which fulfill you. Follow your heart, for it will tell you where to look if you but pay attention. In doing so, you will be actively setting forth into motion the forces of your soul. Forces which will draw to you the circumstances that will help you to recognize your own personal purpose, and thus the emotional satisfaction that you are wanting. You must do your own part. We of the higher energy realms observe that most of you sit and wait for another to be daring enough to put their neck on the line, while you sit back in your comfortable idea of reality, where you can feel safe while stating with your mouth the things another should or should not do. All the while you are restless, seeking more, and wanting to do those things that your fears will not allow you to do. Remember, those are your fears, and you must overcome them, or you will continue to want more while wallowing in dissatisfaction that can lead to bitterness. Those who have their necks out on the line will usually ask you your opinion if they think that they need it. If they are not asking, it is probably because they are too busy creating their own circumstances that will lead them to the answers and joy that they are seeking, with or without those of you who play armchair quarterback. Am I speaking to any of you right now? Very possibly. As it's 9:44, as I say these words. When you are ready to help contribute to the transformation process, you will first recognize that you have fears that have been and still are keeping you from participating in the excitement of the whole evolutionary process. When you overcome these fears, you will stop hiding behind unassumed identities, for you will have recognized that your fears of embarrassment are indeed unfounded, and that you can go against the accepted norm and be different. What is normal? Normal is a mob rules mentality, which states that you have to follow the crowd in order to be perceived as one who fits in. You are driven by your fears of not being liked, or of being laughed at, or being the oddball, or whatever. You are going against the very inner desires of your soul when you try to be that which you are not. When you can learn to express yourself without the worry of what another will think of you, then you will have taken a major step in finding the inner joy that you desire. Those who do not seem to have time for your perception of how you think they should act are probably of a mindset to not be concerned about what it is that you think. This is not to say that these ones perceive of themselves as being better. It is that these ones are too busy to be distracted by your perception of proper etiquette. Yes. If you allow another to offend you, then you need to grow up and realize that you are the one creating your own frustrations. When you can focus your attention not upon the self-centered perception of negative experience, but rather upon seeking the experiences that will help you to feel fulfilled within, you will find that you will naturally attract the recognition of your intrinsic value of importance that you desire. Your actions will show the world who you really are. Not your words about same or your mental perception of self. Realize, please, that when you are feeling the inner joy of creating your life's experiences, you will find yourselves in a state wherein you do not worry about what others think about you. You will allow them to their own ideas, and you will not be concerned with their personal perception of how they would have done it differently. If they want to step out and do it differently, then by all means, let them lead by example and not by words. If you are, for instance, not happy with a publisher because they will not publish your materials, then instead of complaining about the publisher, open your own publishing agency and publish your works yourself. If you are waiting upon another to accommodate you, then you will be deserving of your own inner frustrations, for you have created them and allowed them to consume you. Monitor your emotional state and allow it to show you where to find joy. If you are insistent upon dwelling on the negativity of the past, whether it be 10 minutes ago or 10 years ago, then you will continue to find yourself in a state of wanting more. You will draw onto yourself those who will feed the fire of your frustrations if you insist on dwelling upon those negative emotions. When you can release of those things that cause you to feel hurt, Then you will have freed yourself from the past, and you will be able to focus more clearly upon that which you do want. Inner sense of satisfaction and joy. Haha, there's stars. If BX is still in here. The only point in time wherein you can create is in the present. When you allow the past to consume you, you are giving up the only opportunity that you have for bringing forth the change that will allow you to find and fulfill your purpose for being there. Yes, exactly. You ask, how do I release the past? You do this by focusing your thoughts upon the here and now, upon creating that which will bring forth the joy that your heart desires, and not focusing upon that which you don't want. Say to yourself, I will today experience something in which I will find joy. Then expect the joyous experience, for it is coming. Look for those things that will give you pleasure. This process takes active participation on your part in the form of thought and true emotional desire. When you are fulfilling your purpose, you will find that you will not have time to focus on the past, for you will be too busy and too enthused to do so. Focus clearly upon the joy and fulfillment, not upon the lack of joy or fulfillment. If you focus upon the lack of a something, you will create more of what you are lacking. Quit worrying about what you do not have and focus upon that which you desire, and you will create it. If you find yourself surrounded with negative people, it is because you draw them to you with your own thoughts that are negative. Do not give thought to that which you do not like, or that which causes within you the negative emotions such as anger, fear, and frustration. When you begin manifesting joy in your daily experience, you will attract to you those who will add on to your joy, and you will find the exciting experiences that you desire. You will also find that you are fulfilling your life's purpose. Allow others to have their own self-created emotional state. If they are of the intent to force their view upon you, then pay them no attention, and they will eventually go their own way. When you play into the game of who is right and who is wrong, you are setting yourself up for a game that is fueled with the negative emotions that spawn wars of massive destruction. You are, in effect, being distracted away from your true purpose. You will know when you are fulfilling your purpose, for the emotional state will be that of joy, and you will experience a genuine sense of accomplishment. Everyone's purpose in the physical is one that involves doing and creating, not sitting idle and talking big talk. In actively fulfilling your purpose, you will experience a greater joy than you had ever known prior. Monitor your emotional state and learn to recognize your thoughts that cause your emotional reactions. Dwell upon those things that cause you to feel uplifted and fulfilled. Use your emotional sensing as the tool for which it is intended. Your emotions can serve to guide you, for they come from your higher knowing self. It is the physical ego that will mentally cause you to fixate upon those negative feelings in an attempt to reinforce the danger or pain of a situation. When it does this, you will draw to yourself more negative reinforcement, and thus you create a dwindling spiral of negative emotion. Likewise, the converse is also true. When you are feeling uplifted and happy, your enthusiasm will often spread, and you will draw to yourself more and more of the positive emotions. You will soar upward and outward. You will know no limitations. I am El Morya, master of the first ray. As the old slips away into chaos and confusion, the new shall come forth in radiance to quell the confusion by providing direction and truth to those who persist in their desire to understand and grow. In light of the one who is all blessings and peace to each of you. Salut. All right. Amazing, truthful message. Right? Creating. That's what we were put here to do. To create things, to create with our voices. Even if we think we don't sound very good when we sing, we still create and we still hold codes. Everything that we do holds codes. Everything. All right. Let us go ahead and do some of these telepathy. Let's do some telepathy exercises. I know you guys like those. All right. We have some crystals. Someone told me they do it better with crystals. So we're using crystals today. Crystals that were gifts from you guys. So we have a dragon stone, a flower agate moon, a pink quartz, rose quartz, a regular quartz. This is a Lumerian quartz crystal tip. Here's a little mushy and sunstone. Okay. So, clearing the energy, and there's the door. There's the door to my consciousness, the butterfly door. Okay? So we're clearing the energy, and I'm sending one of these out to you. And then I want you to go through the door of my consciousness and tell me which one I'm thinking of. I'm sending it to you now. Oh, someone got it. It's all right. We're just getting started. Gonna give it a minute. Okay. If you chose the moon, flower agate moon, you would be correcta. Correctamundo, the moon. So those that chose the moon, good job. Those that didn't, it's okay. You'll get better as time goes on, okay? Telepathy. Okay, we're going to clear the energy, and I'm sending you one out now. Sending you out the shape of it. The properties. Okay. Oh, someone got it. Two people got it. All right, if you chose the dragon stone, you would be correct. I chose the dragon stone. Okay. We'll do one more. Okay, clearing the energy, and sending. Okay, I sent it out. Okay. There's a couple of you got it. Good job, guys. See, the last time we do it, the third time, we always get a lot of people that got it, so I picked the mushroom. It was the little mushroom that time. Good job, guys. All right. We have a few more minutes till snaps. Is there anything you guys wanted to talk about today? Yeah. You guys did great. You did good. You did really good. I think it was Betty that sent me that little mushroom. Missing Victoria this morning. Missing Christy this morning. Yes, you are, Yaya. You guys are really doing good with the telepathy. Do you guys practice it any other time? Do you practice it any other time? Yeah. You're trying to make your French toast. Well, go make your French toast. Gotta read the dragon prophecy. Hey, Wendy. What's the dragon prophecy? What's that? Let me look it up. Let me see what that's all about. What is the dragon prophecy? Crystal Blue Persuasion. It's a book. And the end of days. Is there more to the world than meets our eyes? It's called it says the story, the Princess of Silver Dragons needs his help. The last dragon egg was stolen, and if all this egg would be destroyed, then that would lead to the dragons being extinct. Geronimo with his team is all set to go to the world of fantasy and restore peace in the kingdom. Yes. It's a dark resurrection in the last days. The dragon's prophecy. Oh, this is interesting. Is this what you're talking about? I feel like this might be what you're talking about, Wendy. Where it says that the souls of important people are immortal and reincarnated. Which I totally believe. I believe we are. We are those reincarnated. All right, my chat filter's off again. I don't know what's going on with it. There we go. You read it twice already? Oh, it tells all the truth of what's happening. Hey, Trey. Hi, beautiful. T-Man and me gotta do some housework. Oh, yeah, absolutely, Cinnamon. Have a beautiful day. This is in the books Coops reads or something very similar. Oh, Jonathan Kahn? Yeah. Yeah, Wendy. We've talked about that. I saw the sign. The Dragonette. I haven't seen you on TikTok at all, Opal. Yeah, I haven't been on TikTok a lot lately, Trey. A little bit. I mean, I get on like once a day, but I don't really scroll like I used to. I was in Fairy's room yesterday for about an hour. But we haven't been going on to TikTok after class because it seems like we're doing something else. We have book club today after class. Love you too. Yep. The book series is Wings of Fire. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Let me see. Jonathan Kahn. Let's see if they have it in thrift books. That's where I buy. I just bought a new book for us too, but I'm not telling you what it is yet. Because it's a surprise. I don't see anything by Jonathan Kahn. Holy shit. They have the Arancha book on thrift books for $10.79. Wow. That's crazy. Oh, Return of the Bird Tribes. That's Ken Carey. Oh, I should get that. That is the Starseed trilogy series, book 2. I have book 1. The Starseed Transmissions. I have that one. I'm gonna just add this to my cart. Nah, we'll do acceptable. That's good enough. Jonathan Cohen. Oh, maybe I put the wrong name. Cohen. I don't think that's it. Chippendales, I don't think that's it. Oh, shoot. Yeah. That's funny. Bringers of the Dawn for $8.19. That's not bad. Ooh, the Essenes. The 3 Waves of Volunteers in the New Earth. I need to get all Dolores Cannon's books. I've got them all in e-books, but I don't have them in paper books. I like paper books. We can get it for free. Thank you for the sparkles. No, it's Con. C-A-H-N. Okay. Audiobooks has some. Okay, whitehouse.com. Don't look up. Did that by mistake. Whitehouse.com. Oh, yeah. I got a lot of books. Ooh, like that. Hands of Light, a guide to healing through the human energy field. Ooh. I always get my books on thrift books. What else I was looking for was the Celestine Prophecy. I used to have the whole series, and I have them. I can't find my Celestine Prophecy book. Celestine Prophecy. I have the 10th insight. I have the 12th insight. The Secret of Shambhala. I think I have that too. And the Celestine Vision. I'll just add this to cart for now. I won't get it right away though. Alright, that's enough book shopping. Hello, Created to Heal Lynn. Mama Bear. Oh my God. You're in my head, girl. Wendy. That's the book I just ordered for class. That's the book I just ordered for class. Wow. I wasn't going to tell you, but Wendy guessed. Wendy said the name of it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but that's going to be after Eternal Worlds. So it'll be down a while. It'll be down a while. Yeah, Anna, grandmother of Jesus. And then we have Anna, the voice of the Magdalenes, the sequel to it afterwards. So I got stuff going months. Yeah, don't talk about it. Yeah. Anna, grandmother of Jesus. Yes, that's the one I just ordered yesterday. I just ordered it yesterday. Oh, guys, it's 10:11. Look at that. I looked over and Spirit's like, it's snap time. It's snap time. All right. Here's our butterfly. All y'all are on here and empowering yourselves and creating our new earth. This is our past loved ones, always with us. Anytime we think of them, they're with us. This is our room. Force Fairy did this for us, and this is the dragon energy, the priest, the pan, the joker, the mother goose, the magic, the white rabbit, and the time travel. Because yes, we do. We change timelines just with our thoughts. This is, we're always watched over and protected, right? All the eyes are on us. We are the rainbow butterflies. And this is the Hopi prophecy that we are bringing to fruition with our thoughts and actions. This is the song of the 144,000 where we thank Mother, Father, God, because we are grateful for being here on this planet. So we thank you, Mother, Father, that you have revealed to us your protective universal light, that within this light is complete protection from all destructive forces, that the Holy Spirit of your presence permeates us in this light, and wherever we will, the light to descend. Yes. We thank you, Mother, Father, that you fill us with your protective fires of love, that within this love is complete protection from all destructive thoughts and feelings, that the consciousness of Christ is lifted up in us in this love, and wherever we will, the love to be inflamed. Yes. Here's a big old lucky hug for everyone in here, empowering yourself and creating. And we thank you, Mother Father, that you are in us and we are in you, and that through us, your will is sent forth on wings of power. That your purpose is accomplished on earth as it is in heaven, and that through us, your light and love and power is manifest to all the sons and daughters of mankind. Because we are the love, we are the light, we are the truth, we are. And divine love is working through us here and now to create the new earth and bring in the golden age. Yes, this is our healing chain. And all these people have asked us to send them love, light, energy so that they can heal themselves. So however you do that, with light language, with Reiki, with prayer, with crystal healing. I'm going to call in Archangel Raphael and have him connect his energy to all these beautiful people. And we are going to send them love, light, and healing energy now. All right. Thank you for that, guys. So much good we do in this world. So much good. You are also appreciated and loved for what you do. All right, guys. We are getting into the Eternal Worlds, the Immortal Series, Book 4. Can you believe we're already on Book 4? I cannot. It says right at the top, I couldn't put it down. This is perhaps the most common statement made by the readers of the Immortal Series, but this could be the most provocative book of them all. Eternal words are more than words. Regular words only transmit information or data. Eternal words paint a picture in the mind and transmit principles which are never forgotten. This is why the Master called them words that shall not pass away. So this book contains numerous eternal words, words that shall not pass away from the memory of the reader. Within its pages, he or she will find many principles which will elevate the mind to new vision, to a higher plane of seeing that shall be retained. The writer takes the reader on a quest for the third key of communion. We learn the reason teachings of light are distorted over the generations, about higher perception, principles of creation, the beginning and the end of the universe, residual reading, and much more. In the end, there is a powerful confrontation with evil, a superhuman test, and a solution that takes us from inside the atom to a revelation of the whole universe and its destiny. Brace yourself to go where you have not gone before. I can't wait. Yay. All right. Eternal Worlds. This book is written in 2006, copyrighted in 2006, dedicated to all the seekers of the world. Yes. Chapter 1 is called The Book. And I will read, 2 or 3. Let's see. I'll do 4 pages of it. So we do half a chapter. We do about half a chapter a day. Yeah, that's about a half a chapter. Okay. Should have popped some corn today. The book. For some reason, I had difficulty going to sleep. While I tossed and turned, my wife Elizabeth slept as soundly as a babe. I usually have no problem going to sleep, so I thought that perhaps I had too much on my mind. I decided to clear my thoughts and let my mind drift aimlessly. What happened next was surreal. I couldn't tell if I was entering a dream state, some out-of-body experience, or an alternate reality. I was transported to some type of large room, something like a courtroom, where I was sitting in a chair surrounded by a group of powerful entities or judges of some kind. There were several dozen of them. Each was wearing a blue robe with hoods like monks, so I couldn't make out many of their features. Their robes were tied around the waist by cords of varying colors. I assumed this signified status of some kind. One of them with the silver cord was walking back and forth in front of me, as if he were pondering a question. Then he stopped, looked in my direction, and asked pointedly, "So you are writing about the keys of knowledge?" I looked around nervously, then back at him and answered, "Yes." "And how do you justify the presentation of sacred truth mixed with fiction?" I was startled and perplexed. I didn't know I had to justify it. I am fulfilling an assignment given to me by John. The man turned away, as if he were scanning the group. Oh yeah, waiting on the world to change. Okay. Okay. I looked around nervously, then back at him and answered, "Yes." The man turned away, as if he were scanning the group, and then quickly looked at me again, saying, "It matters not who gives you an assignment. It matters not whether the person is a god, an angel, or a Satan. You must always justify your choice if you aspire to the brotherhood of light." Interesting. "Okay," I responded meekly. "So how do you justify your decision?" "I don't see anything to justify. I'm writing a story that contains fact and fiction, but presents truth in an interesting way." "But the fiction could distort the truth, and fiction can also enhance the truth," I countered. "Enhance the truth?" he asked incredulously. "Do you recall the book Uncle Tom's Cabin?" I asked. "Of course. Harriet Beecher Stowe presented truth enhanced by fiction and changed the course of history, leading to the freeing of the slaves. What was the better course, to write a book of philosophy or to enhance the truth with fiction so it registered with the souls of men?" The man stopped pacing and stood perfectly still. There was an uncomfortable period of about a minute of stone silence. The man then withdrew and took a seat. Then a second person came forward, approached me, and asked, "Why should you be the one to reveal the keys when there are many others who are willing to take this position of glory?" This was feeling more like an interrogation, making me uncomfortable. "I've asked myself that question," I said. "Maybe I should not be the one." "But you volunteered to do this," he said authoritatively. "I don't think so," I replied. "John gave me the assignment." "But you have forgotten. Think back before your current life. You wanted to be the one to teach the keys. Why do you think it should be you?" I stood up and surveyed the group. "I'm not sure what this questioning is about. But if you are the ones who have custody of the keys, and one of you wants the job, and are capable of doing it, then go ahead and replace me. If you want to call on another disciple who is more advanced than I, then go ahead. What matters is that the job gets done." I then sat back down, almost regretting what I had said, for if they replaced me, I may not see John again in this lifetime. The thought saddened me. I hardly dared to look up, but again there was silence.
The second man with the green cord withdrew and sat down. A few seconds later, a man with an orange cord approached me. Why do you consider yourself worthy to reveal the keys to this age, when even the purest of men have not considered themselves endowed with the necessary righteousness? I looked around the room and sensed great interest in my answer. I wasn't sure how I was doing, so I just blurted out my thoughts. I'm not sure I'm worthy of anything I've received. I'm not sure I am worthy to live in abundance in a free country. I'm not sure if I am worthy of my wife, and I'm really not sure if I'm worthy to teach the keys. All I know is that I do not feel unworthy of any gift from God. I honor my Lord by accepting that which I have been given. After my answer, the third man took his seat, and I took the chance to survey the group. My eyes seemed to rest on one whose gentle smile graced his face. As my eyes fixed on his, he arose and approached me. I noticed his robe, which first appeared blue, but started glistening into a robe of many colors, tied by a brilliant gold cord. He came close and looked at me, but a rainbow of colors emanating from his obscured face. All I caught was a glimpse of his penetrating eyes of fire, which permeated me to the core. I felt so stirred inside, I had to use all my self-control to not cry like a baby in front of the group. He placed his right hand on the crown of my forehead and said, "Go in peace." In an instant, I was back in my bed, filled with spiritual fire, and immediately sat up contemplating the vision, dream, or whatever it was. Was this real or just a vivid dream? After thinking of the experience a few minutes, I was able to drift off into a very peaceful sleep. The next morning, I got up early and printed up the complete manuscript of the first book to give to Elizabeth for a final reading. As the printer was whirring out the pages, I thought again of my experience with the Brotherhood. I decided to not tell Elizabeth until I had thought it through for a while. After I heard Elizabeth stirring in the kitchen, I took the complete manuscript and walked up to her. She was sitting at the kitchen counter reading the paper. I tossed the manuscript in front of her. It landed with a splat that startled her. "It's done," I said. Elizabeth composed herself and stared at the uneven pile of sheets. "You mean the book?" she asked, thumbing through the pages. "Yep, that's the first volume. Only 11 more to go," I added wryly. "You plan on writing 12 books?" she asked. "Actually, it will be more than 12. John once told me that I will write at least 12 books revealing his teachings, as well as others giving my own philosophy." "Well, you'd better get busy then, because at the rate you are going, you'll never get everything written," she said, showing her practical nature. "This business we started takes more time than I expected," I added. "After working 80 to 100 hours a week, it takes a lot of discipline to sit down and write on a book. At this rate, it will take a while, but when the time comes that we can make a living from the book sales, I think I will be able to put out the writings quite quickly." "Let's hope so," she said. "Did you do a word count on this?" "Yes," I said. "It's around 53,000 words." "That's a fairly small book," she said. "Over 100,000 words would be a lot better." "We could publish it in big print," I mused, smiling. She smiled but firmly stated, "That annoys me when publishers do that. It makes me feel shortchanged." "So what should we do then?" I asked. "The book has a natural ending where I left off. I don't think it would flow well if I added some chapters." "Perhaps the solution is to write a second book and combine the two into one volume." Then a reader would have enough material to grab his attention. That's what they did too. They put the first 2 books in one book. I took in what she said and paced the floor. This is crazy, I said. Here I was, all ready to publish the book, and within a minute's time you've made me realize that I need to write another book before we even get off the ground. That could take another year with the limited time I have. Don't look at me, she said, looking deliberately innocent. I'm just giving you my opinion. But your opinion is right, I admitted. I think we do need more material before we publish. I've got an idea, though. What's that? We can place the first book on the internet and see what kind of feedback we get. This will stimulate interest in preparation for publishing books 1 and 2 as one volume. Sounds good, she said. Haven't you already placed some of the things John taught you in some discussion groups? Yes. I put a few things out there to test the interest. I received some good feedback, but it seems there are a lot more people interested in what some space alien or an exotic channeler has to say than in merely learning some true principles with no claim of authority. But if you told people that you've received keys from John the Beloved, that would surely perk their interest. You know I can't do that. He told me that he can only be presented in story form as a possible fictional character. I am not to talk or write about him as a real person. There seems to be some danger involved if the world knew the truth about him. Well, it seems to be a big drawback for us that you can only present him as a fictional character. That means we are left with the teachings as the only proof that you are receiving them from a divine source. True, I agreed. But don't you see? That's the way John wants it. And somehow I sense that the way it is supposed to be. If people believe me because I received from John, then they will believe because of John and not because of their perception of the truth. A seeker must learn to discover truth through the oneness principle, no matter where it comes from, without needing a confirmation from some outer authority. The inner authority is what's supposed to count. You may be right, she said, but the trouble is that most people need some type of outward authority. It's going to be difficult to get the attention of the public when we have to rely on people's inner sensitivity. But that's where the book, or should I say books, will come in, I said. Because of John, the teachings will be so profound that those who are sensitive will know there is something special behind them. Let's hope so, she said. Didn't John say he wanted to read the first book when you finished it? Yes, he did. He didn't want to read a word while I was writing it, but did want to read it when it was completed. You'd think he would want to read it as you go along so he could make suggestions, she said. I think his waiting has something to do with some non-interference principle, I replied. He once told me that in times past, the Brotherhood assisted humanity with what humanity could do for itself. Problems were created, and the work was ineffective. They apparently only assist us when absolutely necessary. You've probably heard the story of what happens when a human assists a butterfly emerging from its cocoon. Wow, right? Yes, I've heard that story, she said. If someone gives the butterfly too much help, it will die. But if it goes through a great struggle, breaking out of its cocoon, it will live and be strong and healthy. She paused a moment in thought and added, so what happens next? Do you have some secret method of signaling John to let him know that you have finished book 1? Not really, but he does seem to be able to tune into my thoughts quite accurately. So that could mean that he already knows you are finished and will be showing up to read it. Probably so, I said. So I wonder when he will show up then, she mused. The doorbell rang. Elizabeth and I sat up in a jolt and looked at each other. We nervously went to the door and opened it. To our amusement, we saw a cute little girl standing next to her mom. Would you like to order some Girl Scout cookies? She innocently asked. Yes, sure, I said, as Elizabeth walked back into the kitchen smiling. I ordered 3 different kinds from the girl and retired to the kitchen table to nurse a cup of coffee. Didn't look much like John to me, she chuckled. I suppose not, I replied, tearing open a box of Samoan cookies. I knew he got Samoas! I knew he did. That was funny. She made my heart beat a little faster, though. I was kind of disappointed it wasn't him. No reason to be disappointed, said a voice in the distance. Again, Elizabeth and I sat up in a jolt as we both looked in the direction of the voice. I think he's in the computer room, I said. Sounds like it, she agreed. We walked down the steps into what was the family room, now used as a workroom for our business. There was John, staring at the computer screen, probing some of my files. Just checking to see if you have started book 2 yet, he said. You can't let grass grow under your feet, you know. All right, we'll stop right there. John is there in the house with them. Wow, what a chapter, right? Good one. You guys, everything happens for a reason. All the books that I bring into the Butterfly Sanctuary are meant to be here, meant to be heard by you guys, right? He orchestrated the Girl Scout, very possibly. I knew he got Samoa cookies, though. As soon as he said he ordered Girl Scout cookies, I thought, yep, that's Samoa's. And I was right. And the story about the butterfly. You know, you can't help a butterfly out of a cocoon. It's got to go through all the trials and tribulations of squeezing itself out of its own cocoon to become the beautiful butterfly. Right? Yes. Yes. Yes, I saw Robert's been doing freedom teachings, which is awesome. You know, all of us should be learning freedom teachings. I've taught some of them in here. But I teach you through the words of the ascended masters. So, we all teach differently. All of the teachers of Ascension teach differently. I love Samoas. Those are like my favorite. The 3 types of Girl Scout cookies we used to order were Samoas, Thin Mints for my husband, and the butter ones. Sometimes the lemon ones, too. I like the lemon ones. But yep. All right, guys. That was class today. Hey, Steffi. Yes, Pinterest is magical, Teresa. Pinterest is magical. I get Pinterest messages all the time. Oh, you're welcome. Right? They're $10 a damn box. I do not buy Girl Scout cookies anymore. You did, Wendy. You did. What happened? No book club for the next 2 weeks. Okay. So we're not having book club today? No book club today, Lynette? Do you guys want to go over to TikTok today? I don't need any food from Walmart. No one has gotten back to you? Oh. Okay. All right, let's go over to TikTok since we haven't been over there in a while. Yeah. All right, let's go chit chat. Okay. So we're going to TikTok in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll go over to TikTok.